This beautiful service of Advent joy opened with the words, "We are preparing ourselves." We are preparing ourselves for the days when every desolate wilderness place bursts full of life. The days when every wrong is made right. The days when we see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. The days of Christmas, God with us. We are preparing ourselves for joy. Advent means coming, which means not arrived, not yet here. Advent means we're at a threshold. We're engaged in a season of transition between what was and what is to come. It is a liminal space. We walk in liminality, a between, a waiting and a watching as God works, ripening us and time to bring what is next. What does one do in a liminal time of waiting? A time where you know what was is no more, and you do not yet know what is to come. These are the kind of days we have right now, no? Days spent in liminal space and in preparation. The ancient Israelites lived in their liminal seasons and prepared for their holy days by making pilgrimage to Jerusalem, where they gathered to celebrate. This psalm, our song of Advent for today, Psalm 126, is part of a collection of the Psalms called Songs of Ascent. They were sung by these pilgrims on their way to celebration. It is a song for a liminal, preparing time. That sounds pretty perfect for us right now in Advent. We are on our way, walking the days leading up to Christmas when we remember and receive anew the gift of the Christ child, Emmanuel, God with us. And this is the song we sing on the way. Oh, holy God, would you let us hear your word for us? Help us take you in to receive what you have for us, that we may know you and your joy. We are here and we are listening. Amen. These are the words of Psalm 126. When the Lord restored the fortunes of Zion, we were like those who dream. Then our mouth was filled with laughter and our tongue with shouts of joy. Then it was said among the nations, the Lord has done great things for them. The Lord has done great things for us, and we rejoiced. Restore our fortunes, O Lord, like the watercourses in the Negeb. May those who sow in tears reap with joy. Those who go out weeping, bearing the seed for sowing, shall come home with shouts of joy, carrying their sheaves. This is the word of the Lord. What does one do in a liminal time of waiting? A time where you know what was is no more, and you do not yet know what is to come. You remember, you sow, you sing joy. A song like this invites us to hold three things at the same time. We hold where we've come from, what has been. We hold future hope and dreams. And we hold the moment that we are in, the liminality itself. We name the in-between. We're present to it. We move through it, remembering, sowing, singing. This song is filled with memory of what has been before, especially of what God has done before. It's a memory of God's actions that brought restoration that led to laughter and joy. Did you hear that when and then? When God restored us, then we were like those who dreamed. Laughter was in our mouth. Shouts of joy were bursting from us. What is your memory of what God has restored in you, in us, in the people of God over the earth? What is your memory of how God has been a force and a presence, a mercy and a grace in your life, in the life of the world? Note, not a memory of what you had, a memory of what God has done. Remember, name it, sing it. This song, yes, is full of memory, and it is filled with hope for what is to come. We hear it in a very clear request. Restore our fortunes, O Lord. And we hear it in the hope of a request that builds to a promise, a soft, may those who sow in tears reap with joy. Oh, but that builds to no longer a soft may, but an emphatic shall. Those who go out weeping, bearing the seed for sowing, shall come home with shouts of joy, carrying their sheaves. In a liminal space, we sing songs of truth and reality. We name our sorrow, we name our losses, we grieve, we mourn. We do not sing songs of joy for escapism or denial of all that is difficult or wrong. No, we sow our sorrows. We name our heartache and the terror of the world while we remember and sing songs of joy, because they are a sure hope of the restoration God will bring. We say, God, we are weeping here, and we know you are coming. We do not remember, sing, or sow through our seasons alone. This is a song that has been given to a people, a community. It means we sing it together. The great gift in that is that we have one another, because there are times where we may not be able to sing a song of joy, where it would be destruction even if we were to put such a jarring note in our mouth when our hearts were broken. That's why we're here together. When we cannot sing, we listen to our community sing the joy for us. We let our community hold the future hope in our stead. We let the music fall into our ears, our bodies, our hearts, to hold us and shape us in hope and joy. And we know it will one day be our turn to sing joy over someone else. Now, this Advent season, this might be a threshold place that is one of the most poignant for you. You've had to let go of one you love as they stepped into the life to come. You have had such a disappointment, a disillusionment, a frustration that you don't even know how to put it into words. Sow your sorrow. Plunge those seeds into the heart of God. Plunge those seeds of those tears into the dark earth of grief, held in the hands of God and one another. Pour out your tears, your anger, your fear, your disillusionment, your hurt. Sow. While you sow, we sing. While we sow, you sing. We remember. We sow, we sing joy.